Well, hello everyone and welcome back to the 1,000 population singular town run that we are doing right here. I've just heard a raider in the background. Look at this place. It is incredible. But yeah, I hope you're all well, guys, and thank you so much for joining me. So in the last episode, we got fully on top of gold, food, everything, to be honest. We're now buying in charcoal. We have stupid amounts of food and we're loving life. Now we're going to continue to wipe out what we can with our armies here. So we're going to be grabbing, to be fair, just the one for now so we don't slow down production. I'll make them not run. We'll send these guys over and just take over that. We're just earning money through this anyway. But yeah, I just want to show you how crazy the money stuff actually is at the moment. So we have officially got, let's just have a look, 8 traders right now. We are pretty much trading in every single food item that you can think of, apart from veggies because we get stupid amounts, which I probably should set up and then just have it at, say, 40. So if we ever do get to a point where they've run out, we have a backup and they will import them. And we are just kind of selling anything that we have spare. So we are trading in exporting small shields, which is actually all the way down now. So we're going to say no trade on that. And we're going to go back to exporting large shields now. And we're officially buying in the helmets for really cheap. So we started importing plate mail armor as well in the last episode. And we're still selling out shoes, which we probably need to turn off now. And then beer, we don't need any problems anymore. And we're getting in clothing, as you can see. So we're just going crazy on all the different types that we need. We started to make cloaks. So, was it cloaks? I can't remember now. The Weaver's Workshop, what are you making? Oh, just yarn. We had one of the houses making this. Anyway, we're getting loads of it in, and I'll find it in a moment. I should probably just keep an eye on my soldiers. There's 2 bandit camps over there. Okay, we'll go deal with both of those. Are you guys okay? Are you going to go and do it, or are you just going to be annoying? I want you all stealing my food. Anyway, the point is we're making loads, and the sheep now are... We're on 29, so there's 10 lambs knocking about. It's just crazy. It's crazy. We are good, so we're going to be ramping up, hopefully hit over 400 pop this time. And as you know, we have a silly amount of farms right now with not much going on in them. So next year, there's a lot of fallows, so I'm just looking to try and rotate and make sure they are a good difference between them. So at the moment, because we can buy most things in, the farms are pretty pointless anyway. But like that one's going to have a fallow year, that's a fallow year. You kind of want them to be less fallow or less gaps between the fallow, purely because you'll have problems with the sheep being distributed. But it's fine. Absolutely fine. From the last battle, we still have people digging in the corpse pit as well. And we have 11 months of food, 9 months of fuel. What the hell are you guys doing? Are you going to go and fight? You're just going to be annoying. Come on, go deal with that for me. When I click to... No, they are going. That's fine. They're using the road. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate it. If you could just hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you aren't already. It's a massive help. And I really appreciate you, as always. So hopefully we've hit now a really efficient point. In the last 2 episodes, I really, really learned a lot to do with the granaries. And I actually... believe it or not, played offline and managed to complete the game to a large town and 200 population in just over 2 hours. So I've got some ideas on what I can do, but it's all through sheep and wheat. Honestly, it's just insane. It is insane. The sheep are so good, so highly recommend getting on top of those when you can. And what we could obviously do is go in and just keep importing sheep. So I'm going to go ahead and get like 40 sheep in. And I'm just going to get people going in there. So we're going to do that and just get a whole bunch of them going. And what I'm going to do is hopefully they'll go into the fallow field. And I'm going to build another one over here. And what you need to remember is you get a lot of yarn. So we can just start selling that stuff as well. It's pretty crazy. And I think I did. Did I start the dye shop? Look at all our traders going out. I love it. There it is. The tailor shop doing the cloaks. I did start the dye shop. Perfect. I'm trying to remember because I've played so many different runs now. It's just a bit silly. But yeah, it's all good. And what we've got is these storehouses doing their thing. So these, ideally, everything from a storehouse or a granny automatically teleports to the marketplace. They don't actually walk it over. So all you need is your food production and your other production next to these. It's a little bit strange, but actually makes perfect sense. And we are in, so we'll get these guys fighting that. They should be able to kill that really quickly without taking much damage. We lost one. Should be no real reason for us to be losing any people in these fights, to be fair. They are armored as well, but I don't know. They've obviously been changed. And there we go. We'll take that to my treasury. And then you guys are going to go ahead and get this. So we're going to go and fight these now as well. Take that one out. Then we're just going to hover over. You'll see that we have just a stupid amount of barley coming in as well. But it's just nuts. Like, we have 54 ale just sat in. So we've got people in the tavern. We've got this granary with ale. And then the brewery itself has ale sat in it as well with the malt house. It's beautiful. This malt house is too far away. So I think I'm going to try something just as a little bit of a test here so I can prove the theory here, guys. I'm actually going to get the malt house moved. I'm going to see if I can fit it. Oh, that is such a shame. We could squeeze it in over here. That's a little bit closer to that area. I think in here would be better. Let's pop a malt house over here. I'm going to get that one to highest priority. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and destroy that one out. Now, the only downside is I think they're storing beer in this one, which they shouldn't be. Yeah, it's really, really weird. But we're going to get the malt house to have the storage in as well. And we did get a storehouse over here, which also needs upgrading. But as you can see, this will be a lot closer. So this will have the malt and the barley inside of it. And this one right here will get upgraded. So we'll have all of that going in. Another family coming in as well, though. Are you guys done? Yeah, you've done your fight. Nice, well done. I didn't even see that one. I'm going to get them to sprint as well, and we'll take that to my treasury. There we go. We are becoming rich. But yeah, let's keep an eye here. So we are at 121, and we've only got 127 living spaces. So I'm going to take a look through to see which ones can be upgraded before we move on. And we can kind of start now to get just the smaller houses in. There's a lot that can go to tier 3 here. I'm not going to upgrade many more just yet. I personally want to get a few more in, and I want to keep building this way, like we said. So we'll start with this section here. We'll go down to the... Oh, that's annoying. That'll be a big business if we go there. We'll go with those two, and then we'll get 3 in this section as well. That should... Oh, 2 might be better if we want farms. Let's go with 3. I know you get the extra if you build them, but that should be fine. And then these ones here will also be big boys if we need them as farms as well. We'll start really building outward over here. Let's disband those guys. And I'll just hover over so you can see we're in spring year 7. So we've been playing for 7 years total as of March that's just gone. Now, I just want to point out, look how many sheep we've bought in. They're just going crazy buying them. I love it. Look at this. Obviously, the import price is going up, but I still want to get them in. I'm just going to keep buying them. We have so much money, so it's fine. And then requirements are coming in eventually for over here. So we want to work on our thingies a little bit more. So we got the communal oven is doing its thing. We moved the one from over here. I think we're out of flour now, so grain is coming in, though. We started threshing, so we've timed that perfectly. And then we just need the granaries with the bread to start distributing that little bit more from the marketplace. So hopefully they start to do that. We've set this one up as a marketplace, this one up as a marketplace, so they will start filling up for food variety once this one's done. So there's only 4 free stalls over here as well, but we're still good. 100% on this as well, so everything is looking fab. And these ones over here can actually get the extra people in. I'm just looking at what they are, so what businesses we've got going. As you can see now, we have a silly amount of apples coming in, which is perfect. 1.2k food. And I'm going to go ahead and start getting some more trees planted over this way. So I'm just going to pop another forester's hut right here. And this one I'm going to set somewhere out this way. Lots of families coming in, man. It's crazy. It's just constant. Every single month we're getting the 2 in. I'm just leaving it on full speed now to ramp it up. We should hit 400 really, really soon. And then we can look at our armies here. And actually, it's spears at the moment. So we should be making them with the iron when they come in. I think that's been done. And what I'm going to do is just grab this work area over here. So I'm going to start bulking up the forest just here. That should be fine on that one. And we'll let that kind of just work and do its thing. I'm going to now pause up the livestock because we have 42 sheep total. We can only actually fit a few. They should start grazing out on these in a moment anyway, once the yields come in. And I think I can go ahead and make sure we've got the extra units inside of these as well. So I think I want 4 in each farmhouse, which I think that's where we're at. So that's all good. And then as you can see, all of these plots are chickens that can be upgraded to tier 2 as well. But the plan obviously is to make sure all of them have the ability, as you can see. Well, families just going crazy. I wish there was an easier way to mass upgrade any that have the ability to. Like this one. There we go. And that one. And that one. And then we've got certain businesses we can keep coming in. So I'm going to keep chucking in some chicken slots as well. And I'm going to make sure they're all upgraded to where they need to be. Eggs, funnily enough, is one of the harder resources to grab now. So we're propping it up by buying it, but the money's still coming in, so it's fine. And one thing to note with the sheep, you end up with so much wool and so much yarn, you can just start creating so many clothing bits. One of the bigger ones at the moment is the dye, though. And our rival is now claiming the second from last territory now, which is hilarious. I'm just looking for my dye shop. I can't remember where I put it. There it is. It's right in front of me. Okay, so we want to get this ramped up, I think. I'm going to get way more dye doing its thing. We're going to ramp up the cloaks now. So let's come in. Let's make sure we're trading in more of the food. So we're going to say berries. I'm actually going to go up to 100. Meat's looking good. Honey's good. All of that. So prices are lower than usual, even though we're importing them. So when they're lower, I think when we buy them in, the prices seem to go down too. It's really strange. And we can go back to exporting our war bows now as well. And we did actually have the Fletcher's shop disabled. We can go back and turn that on. You can always leave it. They'll go down to 1 gold and you'll still make enough anyway. All right, malt house then. I'm going to get those guys in. So we're going to keep the malt house with 2 people. We're going to get all this going. And hopefully we'll then have a good amount of ale. I wish the ale came under food. But we actually have a minus at the moment because of us moving that over. Look at our next harvests on everything. So we've got some that aren't going to be anything. So they should be fallow on the next rotation here. Seems to have a mind of its own. Even though I set it, it just changes. Should be in a moment. I think September or October these change. So waiting for those guys to chop it down. I think I'm going to go ahead and get a couple more upgraded to tier 3 where we can as well. I'm going to get a second communal oven in, and I've just upped the windmill to 2 people as well. So hopefully they start threshing all this grain out. They should be going to harvest it any minute. It's now September. Get to harvesting, guys. There is a lot to do. There we go. They are starting. Is he using a sheep, or was the sheep eating that? What the hell? Yeah, the yield's going down, look. Oh no, it's because they're harvesting it. That's fine. And here we go. We're going to come in with some stupid amount of everything. I love it. Absolutely love it. And there we go. 13 months of fuel. Still hovering on 9 months of... 13 months of food. Still hovering on 9 months of fuel as well. I apologise, by the way, guys. I have a bit of a cold and hay fever, I think. Because the hay fever tablets aren't helping too much. So I sound a bit of a donut right now. Apologies for that. Right, let's see if there's anything then. So the little green is whether they can have stuff built. So all of these are going to need something. I kind of want to go crazy on food. So I'm also going to go ahead and get another granary in. And this granary is going to be over by... Where do we want this one? So we need to start thinking about where we're going to put stuff here. I think we've run out of wood for now. All right, wood's coming in. Let's get our thingy in then. Where do we want to store this one? So if we have granaries, we need them kind of distributable to this area where the foods are. So over here actually makes more sense. If I start getting a couple of granaries along here, it's very close to these new marketplaces. Or sorry, very close to the communal oven. And a lot of these with eggs and stuff, so it shouldn't be a problem. Let's see how we're doing in the tailor workshop now. So cloak should be coming in a little bit smoother here. Let's have a look. 1 cloak, 20 clothes, 99 shoes, 10 herbs. I'm going to, like you said, the good suggestion, I'm going to leave the forager's hut on to make sure the stuff still comes in. And I'm going to import now some more spears. And we started importing the plate armor, as you can see now. We should start to see some come in on certain ones. I'm not sure which one wear plate, because the spear militia... I've got an idea. I have an idea. Let's remove that unit. Let's turn off the import of spears. We don't need to worry about that one. We've got 20 in stock now anyway. And we're going to go ahead, I think. Is it those guys? Or do they just start wearing it? Is it you? They don't seem to show the armor they're wearing, which is really strange. Okay, maybe they do just put it on. Or there's no need for that armor yet. Maybe we're trading in the wrong one and we need... So, don't quote me on that one, guys. I haven't gone this far. But it's saying the plate mail... They don't seem to be wearing it, but they will wear the mail armor. So I'm going to import that. And we'll go back to the spears here. We'll get that going then. And we'll go back to importing spears as well. So we'll get mail armor and spears. And then for the other ones, the plate mail, we'll just sell that back. Can't do anything with that. Let's get rid of that. And let's keep it going. We did hit over 400 now. So all of these, as you can see, can now get businesses on. So what do we want to do? Bloody bandits. Again, I didn't even see you guys come up. As always then, I'm going to grab my 1 unit and we'll go deal with those. They're so strong anyway. It's not a problem. Let's go and deal with that. No sprinting. I think I get it, by the way. This malt house was a bad idea. So it needs to just be by the storehouse that stores the malt, which is over here. That shouldn't be a problem. That's not a bad idea. It's quite close then. Let's just go over here. Sorry, they're about to start fighting. Or have you already fought? Looks like they already killed them without me even knowing. Is there another one anywhere? There shouldn't be, because it's the last piece of land they don't own. So we'll take that for the treasury again. And October is upon us once more, so we should now start to see these rotate. Oh no, they've already started some. Yeah, there you go. Most are pasture this year, so I might need to change this one up. There's too many. There we go. We'll get a couple more going, and then they should start putting the sheep out there now. Or they will. And there we go. Everything is solid. No matter what, even the population going up, our food needs are going up as well. So we've got so much apples and stuff coming in. Everyone's happy. Let's also get a couple of people in this granary just to be more efficient. Pretty sure we're on the last ones. So last 2 stall locations on that marketplace as well. But just look at this place. It's awesome. It really, really is. So we've got loads of houses in here. I think I still want to keep building this way as well because of this marketplace. So we're going to go out this way now. And I think I'm going to come away from the industry section over here. Don't think I need any more of those guys. I'm just going to bring that through. I'm going to chuck a few houses on here. So we're going to fill out. I don't have the wood needs actually, do I? We're going to go down to 3 more in there. That means we are more than accommodable for most things. Bloody windmill's full. Look at that. Oh, they can't even keep up. You guys are insane. Okay, let's put that down to 2 then. The windmill will literally just process. It's actually the granaries that need to be bumped up. Like you. Let's bump that up. And bump that down maybe. We'll keep 2 in there. So I'm thinking some of these, when they're ready, are going to be orchards. So people will go and tend to them. So we're going to have a few more. And then these ones along here. So I think we went... That's orchard. That's chickens. Let's go. Have we... See, leather and hides are still struggling a lot with the sheer amount that we're selling. So let's get in 3 more on those smaller ones. And then another chicken. And then the rest across here are orchards. So that is loads. And look at the money just rinsing up here. And just 50 sheep right now. I love it. Just want to point out, guys, they don't seem to tend to a herb garden in the winter. So you can see it attached to the side, right? But it can't grow in the winter. So it just says they're doing nothing right now. It looks that way anyway. So to be fair, pausing them does make sense. All right, cloaks and stuff are slowly going up. Look at all this, the shoes and stuff as well. We can put the shoes back to export. They are just worth so much money. And the cloaks, we could set up a route that they're worth 8 as well. And we're going to say, I think we always want, oh, damn it. We always want on the cloaks to be, I'm going to say 20 as well. So they don't start selling them yet, but we will export. I just want to be rich. We're going to be selling sheep soon as well. But I think what I'm going to need is also another pasture. I'm disappointed that they're not grazing, though. Pasture space is completely full. Let's get another pasture in. So I'm going to start filling up these tiny little areas with pastures, I think. Just so some sheep can be moved over. Just to fill in all the gaps, I think. It'll look quite cool. And then I might even get one along this edge to about here. I'll fit in where I can there. We'll start getting all the sheep pastures covering this area. That is going to look really cool. Look at the snowy town. Oh my god. It's just too good. We need some screenshots, man. So I think so far this is my favorite. This has actually been my favorite square to build on just because of how natural. As you know, people that watch me, I like to make things look a little bit nicer. This whole thing is just incredible. We definitely need to get more housing out this way. So let's now prep some of the cliff edge houses, and I'm going to get the road coming along, but I want them to start maybe here. We don't want massive ones. So we would have something like that, but obviously reduce them down. So we're only going to be able to do some at a time. I'm going to come back one smidgen here. I'm going to try and get some more logs in at some point. You can't buy logs in, by the way, guys. It's not something you can do. Right, whilst we wait for that to go up, we are actually struggling with wood, and a lot of it is going to be coming out. So I'm going to go ahead and do the smart thing here, and we're going to get another forester. But we're going to start it. I don't want to touch any of this. I think I'm okay to kind of do it over here with its own forester. I'm going to do that, and then its own forester's hut next to it. And I'll assign or get in a couple more hitching posts as well. So let's get in. We can start filling up hitching posts kind of in this area. Get a few along here. And that mining pit. I'm pretty sure there's nothing left in there, my friend. Yeah, clay is completely gone from there now as well. So we'll get rid of that one. And all we've got now are these. So when you first start a game, by the way, guys, no matter what, the nodes will be randomized. So you can get them really lucky, like this one. That's incredible. All of them. If you just built this way, you're going to be near all of them. So it's pretty crazy. But yeah, worth noting. So you can re-roll to get better spots on those. But yeah. I'm going to order an ox, and I'm going to start upgrading the hitching posts when we can. And then in here, I'm going to get the work area to kind of go over here now. We don't want to hit our thingy, but we're going to go this way. And then this one, I'm also going to have them replanting over this way as well. So let's get them replanting this whole section. Now, not very efficient, but it's going to tick over some logs a little bit better as we go through as well. And then look at this. Oh, so I'm not sure how long it takes these lambs to grow up. They seem to take ages. We're 8 years in, though, officially. It is March, and our next batch has started. So we're going to be coming in. We still haven't finished threshing. I think if you leave the farmhouse up, by the way, you can get random sprouts of wheat in the winter when they plant and stuff. So you want to look at that. One of the things I've noticed when hovering over this is the fact that you see dung and fertilizer. So that's going to be a thing. Oh, these sheep. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. These guys going crazy with the wool. Not sure whether we need more sheep farms to manage them, though. Maybe it's that that's stopping them getting put over. Let's just get in a few more sheep farms. Too steep there. I think we can squeeze one. Please let me squeeze one here. That would be perfect. Let's get one there. And then the pasture's back there, so let's get another one there as well. We've got enough people to do it, so that's fine. Look at this as it comes out of the winter. Love it. I don't think you ever need more than the one church either, so... Yeah, are we seeing these marketplaces fill up yet? So we are no stalls left, so these now are going to be the marketplaces that are going to feed some of these houses. So that should help us get these buffered up. As you can see, a lot of them are dying to be upgraded, so we're going to go to tier 2 on those. And then I want to see if there's anything I can kind of do to help these guys look a bit better. I don't think it matters. 1.8k food, man. Holy crap. 15 months of the stuff. As you can see now, they all have their mail armor coming in. So yeah, it looks like the heavy armor isn't available to kind of be used yet in the game. But we have a maxed out army here. Tempting to now get rid of those because archers are naff. And we'll get in another spear militia here. We'll get those going. We'll just have loads of those guys ready. Another bandit camp. And nice and close once more. So let's grab in you. You've got armor on now, so we get to test these bad boys out. How you doing? Just 31 of them. Let's go see how quick they deal with these. I'm actually going to watch, see if they lose any as well. And they're already stealing my barley. What are you going to do with it from your little bandit camp, eh? What are you guys going to do? You're about to all die. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens. So hopefully we can go and fight this. Let's go see. I genuinely just want to watch to see if we lose any. So we've got 31. Look at our unit. They are pretty well armored here. Look, from the mail plating. Although the way they are right now, I don't like that. Go like that. That's it. So you can spread out and hit the other ones. Beautiful. Get stuck in. Did we lose anyone? Yep, we lost one. Okay. It's okay. it's not the worst, right? All right, timber is no longer a problem now, and we will take that from my treasury. We are becoming rich into my own treasury now as well. And now we just need to commit our 2 buildings to our manor house over here. So I'm going to commit those now as well. It's about time I probably did those. I'm just looking, so we've got 143, but only 148 living spaces. So we're going to need to expand it. They fill up very, very quickly. And these guys actually can all be added with additional people in. So that'll cover us. Now over here, still haven't decided what I want to put in there. Alright, some sheep are being moved over to the pastures here. I'm going to fill up all of my sheep farms to see if that helps. We're going to get an insane amount of wool. So we might need to open up yarn or something. Yeah, we've already got loads. I might open a yarn trade as well. I don't know. It's crazy. There we go. Does that mean I can increase my retinue once I build that one? I can't remember now. But they're building it anyway. I was thinking as well, the manor house actually would have been pretty cool over here, wouldn't it? I don't know. We got the timber now to actually do something though, so let's go ahead and get the planning done for what we wanted to do. And we're going to come across here. I'm going to do something like this. I kind of want it to be more against the edge, if that makes sense. Like that. And I want them all to have their own businesses, so we're going to pop those there. We might need to distribute some kind of market over here eventually, because there's going to be a lot of houses in here. So maybe reserve a store and a marketplace in here. We'll see though. Okay, fallow fields are looking really good, ready for next year. These weren't as good as I'd like, but we've got just kind of barley, got a few wheat coming in. So if we look, we got a smaller harvest, but it's fine. We still have plenty going, so we can reduce that down when they start threshing that. We still have wheat in here, so we'll keep that one pumping as well. And communal ovens just pumping out bread. We have 973 bread. Anyone that tells you that bread isn't viable, it's just not true. Oh, to grow yourself, it's just insane. And look at that, most of our spear, we got full spear lots now, and all of them have the mail armor in. I'm not even turning off trading anymore, by the way, guys. It is okay just to kind of leave it. They go down to 1, but they'll still... We may as well just leave them doing it. We'll still get loads in because the food and stuff's dropping. We're importing berries for stupidly cheap, so we can kind of just do this. I'm also tempted to get in another trade post and just go even more ham. So I'm going to get a 3rd trade post here, and we're going to max that one out. Yeah, it's weird. I'm not sure how you get them to properly graze on these. I wonder if it's because they're working them in the pastures. If I pause the sheep farms, will they move over? Not sure on that one, still the mechanics behind it. They seem to have only some in here. It does work, but not how I'd expect. Anyway, next market trading post. And we're going to go assign these over when we can. So we just need to order 1 more horse. And we're just going to get loads more people doing that stuff. And once again, we're almost at the limit for housing. So everyone is housed right now. So let's start doing a bit more upgrading. We can fit more people in. Let's get all those upgraded. That's more ale, obviously, but we should be fine. And then we did get all these houses in. I think all of them can be expanded. These are kind of like on their own at the moment, on the cliff edge. However, to house this little area as well, I think we will. Sheep farms will continue to come around here. We'll fill in this gap as well. And actually, that's perfect. We'll get that in. I think I'm going to get another market stall over here. I'm just looking. They have started filling these guys up. There's not many slots on this one. That has 11, it's free, and then that has 6. So that's fine. And that should help us evenly distribute across to these. As long as our granaries are stocked, we should be fine. And there we go, 50 ale in. Just bought it all in. Distribute it, guys. We're just relying on, obviously, this one tavern. I don't know whether we need another one. Or we get another brewer. We could change this. So eggs are coming in, but I'm tempted to demolish that one out and actually get another brewery when we got the planks. We're doing a lot of upgrading at the moment. There we go. We'll get the brewery extension on that one as well to see if we can ramp that up. Because barley is going to continue to come in. I think this is more than enough fields to sustain us. Worst case, I might get a couple more in coming this way. Town is absolutely humongous now. Let's just scroll out. Look at that. And look at that, charcoal is now 1. So it doesn't work. It's reversed and it's broken. So even when you keep importing, the price goes down and down. Whereas actually, if you're importing, the price should go up, right? I don't know. I can just go ahead and get loads of charcoal. It's only 150. I want a pop. Jeez, man. You can just get that firewood just absolutely pumping. Like 18 months of food. I think we're all good just to absolutely chuck in all the housing now and just kind of let it do its thing, which is pretty much what we're doing. We can continue to probably get in some nice little businesses through here. I'm just looking at what maybe we need, and I think leather is one of them still to this day, so I might get a few more of those guys in. And then we'll keep expanding as well. And obviously we just got another bandit camp a little bit further inland, but that's fine. And now we're at a point where their maxed out spear is going to just do the job here. Even though we're importing absolutely everything that you see, look, our money is still going up purely because of the sheer amount of stuff we are making. Look at our small shields and stuff. So I might flip that back now. So this is just all from one joiner shop, by the way, guys. Small shields are just so much better than large shields, though, because of the plank usage. What I might do is get another timber, another saw pit. I think I'm going to get it over here with its own dedicated. So I'm going to keep upgrading these. Get another ox. I'm going to set up another wood production area over here. It's not efficient at all, but it's fine. And then maybe one more storehouse just squeezed in this area as well. So it'll be close enough to these marketplaces. I'm just admiring from a distance here. Almost at 500 pop now. Just all these little houses over the top is so good. That is such a good angle though, isn't it? With the little cliff edge. Love it. Alright, there we go. So, let's now... I'm going to prep for later because we've still got so much growth that we need to do. As you can see, because we're only on... whatever it is, we're on... what? How much? Let's get a marketplace over here as well. So this is going to cover all of the housing that we build through this area because we're inevitably going to have to build through here. Now, we're gonna slack on efficiency for a lot of it, but it isn't going to be too much of a problem, because we're pretty much prepped and ready to go. So we'll have a few crossroads coming through here, but I don't want them gritty, you know. I'm going to do something like that, and then maybe one that comes off up into there as well. There we go. Nice looking roads to fill out when we get to that as well. Now we've just hit over 20,000 regional wealth, so it's just crazy. 74 sheep now, including the lambs as well. We have plenty of pasture space. I'm just ordering in horse when we have the ability to as well. I did obviously sell. I did just get another one in, so I've got to wait 10 days. What's the requirements over here? So we essentially just need more distribution on that. Are you guys struggling with threshing? I think one more farmhouse is not a bad idea. And I'm going to just... I think I can sit it right in there, but I'm going to twist it that way. Hopefully I can get a road through that little gap right there. And I can. Beautiful. Another farmhouse. And then I'll assign just another ox to that. I should be able to get another horse in. And that one should go over to the trading. So we officially have 387 wool, 286 dye. Oh, it's time to get in some more businesses, right? Let's get some more businesses going. So we're going to change it up a little bit. Some of the bigger ones, I think. Maybe I was getting more goats in, but actually we're kind of stabilized on that stuff now. I'm going to upgrade that one when we get a chance. I think with these, so we've got new houses going in this area. I could essentially do one of them in here, actually. So we'll get this one upgraded, and that one can be some kind of place to build. So what do we want to do here? We don't really need any food. 1.1k bread. Oh my god. I love it. I'm just thinking whether we make another clothing place. I think we do. Let's get these upgraded for now. And I just want to hit 500 pop for this episode. We're almost there, and we're back into another winter. So there's 496. That should be it if we get another one as well. 97. Look at that. We have like hardly any level 1 families anymore. Now it's worth mentioning, obviously every house that we upgrade, we are getting serious cash from them as well. And there we go. Farm's done. I've added 4 people straight to that one, so we should get that going. And all of these burgage plots are done. So this one, we need more planks, but we're getting that in. I think I'm going to turn into a tailor's workshop. So let's go over here. Got a saw pit. I'm going to get that on, and I'm going to give it a permanent livestock. And then over here, we're going to come in when we've got the planks, which we're really, really low on from all the upgrades. 501 on the pop, though. I'm going to hold here and just get this in when we can. And there it is. No, they've been used already. They're like insta-used. Damn it. And I think I caught it beforehand. There's the tailor's workshop, so we're going to get that one upgraded. So when... I think someone's moved in there already. Yep, they have started moving into those ones. And guys, that is what we're going to end it on today. Look at this place. It's incredible. Guys, thank you so much for your support on all the videos so far on the channel. It really, really does help. Thumbs up, as always, goes a really long way, and subscribe if you aren't already. As always, I hope you have a fantastic day. Take it easy, and I'll see you in the next one.